Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to take a works cited page and to create parenthetical citations from it. So first of all, it is true. You have to have your works cited page first. And it's going to need to be correct. Nothing can be in the works cited page unless you have a parenthetical citation. So I'm going to show you what one of those looks like. And you can't have a parenthetical citation of something that's not on the works cited page. So they go back and forth. You're constantly updating your parenthetical, your works cited page, and you want to make sure at the end that every entry on here, 1, 2, 3, is somewhere cited in your news ballad. Okay, so first of all, you notice I do have my works cited page here, and it is correct as far as I can tell. So as I go to write the news ballad, and I have my proper MLA heading and with the due date, and then I have the title, and I would not recommend, really basing anything off of this. This is literally the worst news ballad ever. It doesn't even rhyme, so don't go by this. I'm just using it to show the format. So how do we figure out the parenthetical citation? Well, this is why you have to have your works cited first, because whatever comes first in your works cited is what you're going to reference in your parenthetical citations, okay? And then if it is a book or something with page numbers, you have to have the page number. If it is just like a website that does not have page numbers, okay, so not an ebook, but a website, then you will not have page numbers. So whatever comes first. So here the first thing is Evans. Here the first thing is Forgang. And here the first thing is Queen Elizabeth. So parenthetical citations are a pathway. If I want to make sure that you're not like making stuff up, or if I want to make sure that you are indeed, that what you're citing is really research, then I'm going to follow that path back to here. And then I'm going to follow that path back to the actual book or electronic source that you use. Okay, so let's take this example right here. Okay, so let's say that this information about chamber pots, it's on my reference page, and I got that from Forgang. Okay, now this is a book. It is an electronic book, but it's still a book, so I need to put the page number. You'll notice there isn't going to be no comma. So I'm going to put it right there. This is my information that I got from the book. I'm going to put an open parentheses. I'm going to put Forgang, okay? And then I'm going to put the page number, and which that's why we make you write those down. And then there's that one, okay? And so let's say this one, this, now you're not going to necessarily have a citation in each sentence. A lot of them you aren't. But just because I'm showing you how to do this, let's say that this one came from Evans. Okay, so I'm going to do that. And remember, whatever is first is what you do. And maybe it was on page 31. Okay, and then this one, okay, where did I find out this information about Queen Elizabeth? That is going to be right here. Okay, so notice because this is in quotation marks, I'm going to put what I have in my parentheses in quotation marks. Now you can't put all of it down, but sometimes you just put enough to where I can look at the works cited page and know what you're talking about. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do here. You'll notice this one does not have a page number, and it doesn't have one because there was no page numbers. It was a web page, so there were no page numbers. Okay, so hopefully that will help. Now remember, for each of these you're going to have a superscript, and you can easily do that in Word right there. And so there you go, there's number 1, and then this would be number so square mark right there, 2. And then let's see, this is, number 3. And then when you're done with your news ballad, you're going to actually have your footnotes, and it's going to talk about what all those are for. Okay, and you do have that example on the LibGuide here, just to show you what that looks like. It's going to be kind of obvious there. It's right here, and you'll notice there that's what your footnotes look like at the end. Okay, so now there are, of course, lots of complicated situations. What happens when you have two authors with the same name, and what happens when you have two articles with the same title? You have to differentiate it enough. But that's what Miss Smithfield's for. So if you have those questions, please, please, please text or email me, and I will clear those up for you. You know, obviously you can always use the handbook, the MLA handbook, to help you. But I'm here to help. And that's how you do it. Talk to you later.